Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to be sharing my microblading experience with you. For those of you who don't know, microblading is a semi-permanent technique where a very fine blade is used to deposit pigments into the skin, mimicking the natural hair shape and growth. This is similar to tattooing, but not exactly like tattooing. It's not a tattoo in the sense that it does not go as deep, nor does it involve needles. This is a two-step process. You go in for your initial microblading experience and you go back about 5 or 6 weeks later for a touch-up, and then you'll need to go back for a touch-up every 6 to 12 months because it's a semi-permanent beauty treatment as opposed to a permanent tattoo. Tisha, the owner of Totally Polished, is the talented woman who did my brows. She also does my lashes. To begin with, she cleaned off my brows, and then she looked at my natural brow shape and she cleaned up stray hairs. I hadn't plucked or waxed or had them shaped or anything in over a month so that they would look at their most natural. And after she cleaned up the shape, she started measuring, and that part probably took longer than anything. I think she spent 30, 45 minutes measuring my brows, trying to get everything just right. Before I came in for this appointment, we had discussed shape. I'd shown her pictures and asked, hey, is this a realistic looking brow? Is this attainable for me? And she said, yes, this is attainable. So we already had a clear idea in both of our minds of what I was looking for. But to make sure that we were both on the same page, she went ahead and measured, my face, my brows to find out how symmetrical or not symmetrical they are. She filled them in with my brow pencil. That's the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in black. Interesting to me is that the tail end of my brows are perfectly symmetrical, but the rest of the stuff isn't. I have a scar on one side of my brow, which the microblading has done a nice job of covering up. I think it's really important to spend the time measuring and filling in the brows just right to make sure that both you and the technician that you see are in agreement with how your brows should look before you get this done. This is not something that you should rush through. This should take time. One of the things we discussed was color, and originally I thought I wanted black, and she strongly suggested that I not consider black. So we ended up using the darkest cool toned brown shade that was available, and after seeing the results, I'm very happy with the color, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be dark enough for me, but I'm pretty certain it is now. So after she finished filling in my brows, she went back over and cleaned up any excess stray hairs again, just to make sure that she would be able to see right where she wanted to make her strokes with the microblade. Both of us I looked in a mirror and she's looking from above to determine how the brows are shaped and what we think of them, and if there was anything that needed to be changed. So as you can see, she's marking little guidelines all over my forehead so that she'll know where she needs to make strokes. They're basically just going to help her do the right angles that she wants to have. Once we were both happy with this, she went ahead and numbed me up. The numbing cream, basically she left the numbing cream on me for about 20 minutes. Once she was sure that I was comfortably numb, she started microblading, creating tiny little strokes that mimic real hairs. To me, it sort of feels like if you were to take a mascara spoolie and drag it hard against your skin, so kind of like a little bit of a scrape, but not really painful. Later, at the very, very end, the numbing cream was just starting to wear off a little bit, and to me what it felt like if a razor is being dragged across your skin. Not really painful, but you can definitely feel it's there. Or at least for me, it wasn't painful by my standards. My husband, Ray, filmed this, and I wish that he'd zoomed in a little bit so you could see more up close how she was doing the blading technique on my skin. As you can probably see in the video, she and I are talking through the whole thing, and I'm kind of laughing and she's laughing, and it was basically a very relaxing experience. I wasn't sure what I was going to think of it, if I was going to be freaked out, especially because of my anxiety, and I was fine with it, so I was really excited by how easy it was for me to handle. You can see her dipping the blade into the ink as she works. And it's definitely uncomfortable at places. I mean, my friend always jokes about tattoos. Kittens don't lick them on, so there's a little bit of discomfort, but it wasn't anything bad by my standards at all. After she'd filled in my brows to her satisfaction, she cleaned them off and then she put a thick cream over them. And this thick cream has to stay in place for 3 days. You can't, you're not supposed to touch it. You're not supposed to itch it. You're not supposed to remove the cream. You're not supposed to like wash your eyebrows near that part of your face. After that 3-day period, if you need to, you can use grapeseed oil once a day to moisturize that. But it's very normal for it to feel itchy and for it to like flake a little bit. That's just something to be expected. I'm currently right now dealing with my brows being very itchy and not itching them. They haven't flaked yet at all. Sitting up, looking in the mirror and seeing my brows was amazing because I was like, holy crap, they look great. Even though, they aren't like completely finished yet since they have to heal and all of that. So I got my brows microbladed on Saturday, and today is Tuesday, and I wanted to show you what they look like up close because I think they've been healing nicely. They've been really itchy, but they haven't flaked. I didn't swell. I don't have any makeup right around my brows, but I do have foundation, blush, contour on. Oh, this is for those of you who wanted to see what Makeup Geek Kathleen Light's Starlight looked like on me. To me, it looks like I took my blush up too high. I don't think it's flattering on me at all. I think it's too dark for my skin tone. The blush that I have on is Bite Beauty Gelato Multi-Stick, and for my lips I mixed Bite Beauty Gelato with Nectar, which is the purple. I actually don't like the purple and I think I'm going to return it. But let me show you my brows because I'm thrilled with my brows. I think my brows look amazing. I'm getting my lashes refilled tomorrow. They look really sad right now. So here are what my brows look like now. This is my left brow, and I have a scar right in here that has now been hidden by the microblading, or at least that's what it looks like right now. My right side, I can already see where she's going to touch it up, like right in here to sort of bring out that shape a little bit. I feel like my left side pretty much looks perfect. I could not have asked, it turned out exactly how I wanted it. I'm very happy with it. I pulled my hair back so you could see what it looks like without having the fake clip-in bangs in. And obviously you can see my rosacea peeking through the foundation that I'm wearing. But I think my brows look awesome. I'm really, really happy with how they turned out. Anyway, if you are in Tampa, you should definitely go check out Totally Polished and see Tisha. She's the one who did my brows. I think she did an amazing job. I hope you enjoyed seeing my microblading experience. I really enjoyed sharing it with you. Please be sure to let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share. I love it when you share. It means the world to me when you share my videos. And if you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss my next video. Thanks so much for watching.